Blog Talk
Honestly.
Radio.
Hello.
I just figured I'd be quiet and see what y'all did.
Oh, really?
We all get quiet.
It's Adventuresome Friday, whatever. You know, we could see what y'all did. It'd be fun. So, and apparently Neighbor takes over. Is like, show. Anyway, pick it out.
I straight up went like, hello. Come on, man. I got things covered.
All right, good. I'm going to let you do my part tonight. I'm going to do yours. Cool? Ready?
Oh,
What's the
but
next
I
part I
didn't
do?
look up topics in advance.
No, what's the next part I do?
You talk about names and how you're always annoyed that, like, Steve-O doesn't let you name anything. Like, for instance, he wouldn't let you name it, like, answering questions. You know, what do you think of that name, Steve-O, huh?
I
Why?
still think that Random Personified would have been the best name.
I need you to crawl into a hole and cry yourself to sleep, and then we can get back to the show.
I'm not tired.
Should I name the show Crawl in a
The Hole.
Hole?
No,
All
sorry.
right, well, name it Crawl in a Hole.
No. I approve of that as well.
Okay, so the deal is we really got to pick a name because once we make a name, we'll make it a Facebook page and the whole deal, and then we'll have all kinds of stuff. But, you know, right now...
We're going to have a lot of fans, right?
Yes. Oh, by the way, Sniper's back.
Or- Yeah, I was kidnapped by kangaroos, by the way.
I heard you got thrown in jail.
By kangaroos, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Were you actually going to jail? Or is that a no?
He's just very quiet. He didn't want to answer.
I like how disappointed Steven says when he says, is that a no, though?
Yeah, it would have been...
Just so disappointed. Well, darn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're hoping he went to jail.
He got deported to Australia.
That
I was
happened?
kidnapped by this revolutionary group of
Kidnapped to go to
kangaroos.
Australia.
Yes. Rebel
You got kidnapped by kangaroos.
kangaroos.
Well, it's the only way they can actually get people to come to Australia. It's pretty simple.
Yeah. Well, that's where they send criminals. They figure
Yeah, that's how they originally got people to Australia.
Yeah.
Yeah. And they couldn't leave.
So.
Yeah, most of the descendants are...
Yeah, see, there is
Criminal.
a force field of death surrounding Australia to keep people who are already there in.
Okay. Well, Nayra, did you do a good job of being me?
No, he
yes.
didn't.
Yeah, well, you sucks. Okay. Well, okay, fine. So next we'll go with, how about we do this woman who has orgasms by touching her feet? 55
Everyone has to get off somehow.
and a 55-year-old woman in the Netherlands who has orgasms.
55 or...
Yes.
Netherlands.
Yeah,
That explains it.
In the Netherlands. Yes.
No, dude.
What?
No, nothing.
What? 55-year-old women can't have orgasms?
Well, yeah, I guess.
Okay, by touching their feet.
That's the problem right there.
I mean, scientists say that they can look 35 with the proper medication.
Yeah. See? You're going to find out later
I
your
know.
fiancée is really old and
Probably.
you think she is.
Might as well.
Well, I just know that I just have to hit the feet.
Yeah, so...
Still, how do you have such a foot fetish that you can actually orgasm off of that?
No, it's not a foot fetish. She just is that sensitive on her feet.
Oh, she's just that
They could
sensitive.
have-
How does she walk?
How does she walk? Point. How does she get around places?
My
It's
deal would
either
be...
got to be an extreme foot fetish or just really sensitive on her feet.
I don't know.
So either she's really like, what the heck, lady, or how the heck does she get around?
My deal would be, in all honesty, what a lucky dude, man. That's all he's got to do.
Poker foot.
I'm just like,
Yeah.
hey, honey, you want a foot rub? Ah,
Get a
score.
stick, jab at her a bit, you'll be fine.
Just like, you know, you whip out the lotions and stuff. Dude, you could do a foot massage like every night, and she'd just love you. I mean, love you.
Come on, Chris, don't be so lazy.
Of course, I would never pay for a pedicure all of a sudden. That'd just be no.
Yeah.
I mean, you got to think of all the fetishes out there. I mean, there are stores dedicated to adult baby wear. Multiple in my general area. My uncle found them just for the hell of it.
Your uncle,
Yeah.
just for the hell of it.
He has he's a lot for time on his hands sometimes.
I hate to tell you, but people don't just randomly find weird stuff for the hell of it.
No, he did. He was looking up in
Really?
an ad, and he saw an ad for it. It was adult baby wear seeking other.
Yeah,
And
and-
he said, what the hell? And he thought, how many could there be? And he looked for them.
And so he went pursuing.
I know my uncle well enough.
This is
know
how
that
furries
those thoughts
started,
suck.
dude. You don't know what goes on behind closed doors.
I think I know my uncle well.
Behind a closed door right now, and I know what's going on in here.
Yeah, but you don't know what goes on behind other closed doors.
Like what's going on behind your brother's closed door right now.
Mm-hmm.
Why is your internet always so slow? What are they doing in their free time?
Yep.
Who knows?
Well.
You might.
Anyway, that's just luckily, easily, whatever. So, no, I don't want to discuss fetishes, whatever. Never mind.
Oh, I'm sure we could. I mean, I can easily pull devil advocate on tons of this and really create a really disturbing image, but you know.
Really?
You can move on to the
You're
next
that
thing.
messed up. So, okay, so he is the guy with the uncle who dresses in baby clothes, so we shouldn't be too surprised.
No, trust me. He has his own things. It's not that.
Oh, okay. What are his things then?
Let's see. Well, I'd like to describe it that he finds all women beautiful. And another thing, he never got older than 18 mentally. So even if he is 50, he will still tell you that the 16-year-old is attractive.
That's
But hey, that's just...
I had the same problem.
Snipo, yeah, Snipo has this unique problem though because he seems to think that blow-up dolls are real women.
Wait, back up. I thought let's make 10 steps.
10
What?
steps?
Yeah, 10 steps.
You don't 10 snips. You use those in gardening.
I said steps.
I know. I changed it.
Oh, okay. I see.
So, but no. What's the confusing part of this? The blow-up doll part?
Yes.
It's a common thing for a Snipo. He has 2 fiancés. One he has to, use a pump on.
Oh, I see. Okay.
What?
I won't question your home life.
Yeah.
It's yours and yours alone.
It's okay, Snipo. We still like you, kind of.
But his really
Oh,
was
shame.
fine with the blow-up one, if I recall this right. Right? There's no denial.
Jealous.
She's jealous of the blow-up one now.
Well, actually, I don't have anyone, and she has denied to me the possibility to get one, by the way. So no blow-up doll for me.
Oh, she shot you down.
Yeah.
Okay, so no blow-up doll for
She'd rather to have a... Well, that's more private.
You could still get the blow-up doll. You just have to get rid of the real one.
No, it's not worth.
Okay, all right, that's fine. I mean, some things are just worth it to some people, So tell me, were you planning to have a threesome with the 2 of them?
That would be interesting.
So the kangaroos.
I mean, someone had to ask the question. I mean, it had to be asked.
Okay, so we're talking about threesomes with blow-up dolls, and you bring up kangaroos. Just saying.
Do you have
This raises more questions than it answers.
Did they do something to you in prison, Snipo? Do you want to talk
Maybe.
about it?
Some actions can never be undone.
Something to them.
Just,
Wait.
I'm just noticing the way, you're directed conversation here. So, just, kangaroos, huh?
So you miss me all, right?
Yeah, we
yeah.
we missed you, totally. I mean, I'm wondering about how the kangaroos would work. Do you have, like, the fetish of climbing in the little pouch or something?
Yeah, with full adult baby suits.
Hey, I don't know. It's your fetish, dude. I mean, we've gone, would you be in baby's clothing when you're doing this? Call it mommy.
This doesn't sound like something you'd find on a radio show. It sounds like something you'd find on Watching Touch.0.
Hey,
Be successful? Why not?
I'm trying to help y'all, come up with show names here. That's the idea.
I found the other
I
guy.
don't think I want to name the show after what's happening in this conversation.
No?
You sure?
I mean, just that.
For an interesting show name, people would think, what the heck? And then
We'll just
and
call
then
it
they would-
Extreme Random.
No.
No, it's too
Okay.
normal.
Yep. Okay, so anybody else want to discuss their fetishes?
Well, no. Of yours.
No.
No? I can't imagine anybody not else wanting to discuss this real quick.
We will need a full week only for my fetish.
Hey, Sniper,
We'll need a full week.
pick a fetish for Nehru, and we're just going to act like he said it.
Okay, a normal fetish or a weird
I don't care.
fetish?
Pick one.
What about furry?
Furries?
Furries.
Furries?
Forests?
Forest furry?
Forests like trees or like people that dress up in
Animal suits.
Animal suits. He is talking about furries. Okay.
Yeah, for
Nobody likes furries.
Yeah, but, well, apparently
Not
you
even
do.
No.
I don't know why you'd say you're into that then. I don't get it.
I do. That would be Snipo. See, this would be Snipo's mind control power. This is why he wants to
Yeah, that makes sense.
Are we still going on that?
Yeah, we are. Apparently.
on me.
It seems like it was a wise decision.
Yeah. But, yeah. So,
see, this is Snipo. This is why you would go to the sun.
well, he has the mind control, so you're now into furries, dude. Yeah, sorry. Is it like, so was the Easter Bunny, does the Energizer Bunny do it for you, or is it, like something else?
That's just creepy, man.
Your favorite place to go is like Disney World?
Well, I mean, Disney World is great.
He's all like, dude, it's goofy. Just Minnie Mouse.
McDonald's, you don't have any of it there.
Yeah, he's just, Minnie Mouse, Pluto, and...
There are some things in this world which cannot be unseen.
No.
Wait, Pluto is a dog. That's technically not a furry.
Well, I mean, talk over there. He could,
Well, he crossed the line then. He goes for bestiality now.
Yeah, well, furry bestiality at that, yes.
At least I have far more reasonable fetishes.
Which are?
Well, first of all, girls.
Girls?
Notice where I said the word, no, I said, he said animals. Now, so I'd say, where I said the part reasonable? That is not what I classify as reasonable. And maybe what you classify as reasonable, but it's not my form of reasonable.
Okay, so what's your fetish?
Well, definitely one. Girls older than myself, and if possible, taller.
Okay. Possible. How tall are you?
6'1".
So he's chasing basketball chicks around.
No, sometimes.
Or Russian volleyball players.
Yeah, volleyball players and basketball chicks. He's like,
Russian volleyball players.
It's more that I don't have
that
anything
really
against
masculine muscle structure.
hey, what about
no.
like the
Not
what about
that
like
part.
the overly sized women that like could bench press you?
Yeah, like I just said, the masculine.
I'm just
muscle
saying that I do
structure.
draw limits.
Okay.
Limits.
Sure.
And more
I
that
draw
I think
them.
goes all
That's-
between.
But as we know, limits are
I'm
made to
not
be
that-
broken. So
No matter how many lines you draw on the ground, it's just a simple step away.
Like you know, I have great specialty for women.
I'm not single moms.
so is it the height or the legs that does it for you?
Another thing, I'm pretty much a feminist, so overall I find about 90 to 95% of girls attractive.
You just avoided my question totally, though.
Yes, you do.
So he will hit anything that moves.
Thing. Not everything. I mean, I draw limits. Like I said, let me put down limits. Boundaries, maybe that are rude.
Okay,
Rules.
so like if a woman was so tall that you only reached her kneecaps, you still in?
No.
No? Okay, so we'll lower her down and now you're crotch level.
Yes,
That's practically it's in addition to that. It's like, is it just increasing in size or height? Is it like size all around, where I'm just like growth rate,
I
whatnot?
don't know. We'll work those details out later.
Because if it's just growth rate, then yeah, that's okay. But if it's height, then that's kind of disproportional. Then no.
So she's got to be proportional. So you just want like Andre the Giant's mom or something.
I don't want anything against that.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
What about you, Chris?
What about me?
Yeah, what about you?
What about me?
What are your fetish?
I don't have any anymore.
Oh.
They're all gone.
Oh.
I'm just boring. I'm old.
So you have tried all already?
Sure.
You're boring.
Not all. There's
What about you?
Which
Rather
one?
than do anything, he prefers to eat a nice dish of bland oatmeal with black coffee and go to sleep.
I don't drink coffee.
A glass of water.
Distilled water.
So no, you get the Avion out, buddy. Put your pinky in the air.
Nope,
He was
No.
so perv.
just distilled.
He have tried all already, and he's bored.
Not all. And the ones that I did try, I don't need to try it anymore.
Like what?
Can't tell you.
Ah, come
Yes,
on.
you can. No, that's a good fun for you to tell us.
No.
Mm-hmm.
No. We'll just say it would probably be the fantasies of most idiot men out there, because I was one of those idiot men, and I'm no longer, because I've learned the difference.
Oh, and why don't you tell?
But Jesus in his life, and he changed.
There's a reason.
Hallelujah.
I'll just say there's a reason that fantasies are fantasy. Okay? Because in reality, they don't work. So.
You just have to try harder.
Yeah, man, just try harder. You obviously didn't try hard enough.
Okay, I tried for over 10 years. There you go.
Time has nothing to do with effort.
Next!
Next.
So back to kangaroos, right?
Next to kangaroos? Sure, we'll go to
No, let's
kangaroos.
talk about serpents. Let's talk about serpents.
Serpents? Why serpents?
You hate
Do you have a topic
serpents.
in relation to serpents, or just enjoy serpents?
Yeah.
Serpents are cool, man. They're all like whoosh.
We're going from sexual things, and you got snakes in the brain.
So he likes
Interesting.
That's a Freudian slip if I've ever heard one.
Yep.
No, it's only because I'm fighting Nagas in the game.
Okay, you call whatever you want to
Nothing
call
wrong
it.
with a naga.
I will.
Did you know you can get arrested for lying, though? So I'm just saying.
Arresting for what?
Okay.
For lying?
For what?
I'd actually have legitimate proof with save files and dates.
No. You just need Twitter. I'm serious. Man arrested for lying to police after bragging about it on Twitter.
Oh, wow.
There you go.
That's just stupid.
Oh,
I agree.
you can get arrested.
Yep. An Englishman was arrested Monday morning after police alerted to his own stupidity via Twitter. Blah, blah, blah. 23-year-old, skip his name, blah, 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 according to blah, blah, blah. Posted on, what the heck is that? Ostricwick?
So wait a minute. Does that mean things I post on the internet for everyone to read can be seen by other people? That is shocking.
Yes.
Yeah.
And it's not just the U.S. government.
I know.
Mm-hmm. Telling you, you got to get that Google. Actually, I mentioned the Google Face thing today to somebody.
Oh yeah, I know that.
Yeah, I mentioned this to somebody just randomly at work and all that, and he said, "Yeah, I've been paranoid about that stuff for a while. That's why I purposely go on Facebook and find random pictures and post my picture name on them, like he was in the picture." And I went, "You do what?" He goes, "Yeah, I do. I go on Facebook and I'll find like pictures of just random people, and then, like you can do the tagging." He says he tags himself in just random pictures of people, so that it throws the facial recognition off.
Interesting.
That's great.
I am the enigma. None shall know my name or face. I am a shadow in the night, unseen by those around me.
Oh, Snipo's here. We can do this topic. Oh yes, Snipo.
You're right. The topic
Is that something stereotypical Mexican or something like that? Or
No. It's got nothing to do with all that. None of this. Why you always got to make it a racial thing?
Because it's racist.
It's
This is a racist show over the air.
It's not a racist show. We don't.
Yeah, I use it.
You're the only one that's racist here, I think. And the rest of us are fine with you.
I'm not saying it's
I don't know what your problem with Mexicans is.
Yeah, it's speciesist. It's speciesist.
Yeah, he's full of racist.
If you're talking about like kangaroos and stuff, it's speciesist. You
Yeah, but he's
cannot
got-
be racist to something when you're a species.
He's got other problems though. I mean, you know.
Well, whatever. Back to the topic.
Okay, so you want the topic?
What is it? Yeah.
Okay, here. It's your pork bullets. Go.
My what?
Your pork bullets.
Ah, yeah.
Pork bullets designed to shoot who? Non-racist here, totally. Go ahead. To shoot who?
Muslims.
Yes.
Because if they got his body infected, well, contaminated with any of impurity, they will not have their virgins. I don't know how many, 72 or something like that?
I don't know. 80. How about 80? Let's pick a number.
72.
72, yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
So
so
you shall
I
them
want to
before
know how
they
they came
die.
up with the number 72.
um,
Honestly.
Oh, let me check.
Oh,
Like,
honestly,
virgin.
we're just 72 out of nowhere.
yes. It's, it's a biblical number or something.
Yeah, it is 72.
Yep.
Yeah.
And do you know why they think they're getting them?
Because they
we're up
died
on
for God and everything,
Well, pretty much religions don't automatically sanctify the committing suicide and whatnot directly, but often they'll talk about in the event that your religion itself and your entire way of life has been threatened, that you may fight to protect your religion. And that if you die in such a battle,
But if you blow yourself, you're going to get 72 virgins, dude.
If you blow yourself,
And don't forget the important
Whoa.
down in
stop
others
the presses right there. If you blow yourself,
With dynamite.
we are right back to the fetishes. You blow yourself.
Just got to be real flexible.
Yeah.
And try hard.
Well, what's his name had that done actually? What's the Marilyn Manson? He had one of his ribs removed so he could do that.
Everyone says that.
Really?
It's technically not true that he
Shut up!
did
You're
it
ruining the show.
for that reason.
Yeah, as I was pretty much saying, that technically
Anyway,
they're trying to make it, so they're trying to make a claim that by attempting to commit suicide, they are satisfying all these conditions because America is destroying their way of life. So in fact, it's only their own radical views, and that does not mean that every last Muslim is going to follow these exact beliefs. It's just radical views.
Freedom? Who wants freedom when you have 72 virgins?
Okay, what are you going to do with 72 virgins?
Make them no virgins anymore?
No, it doesn't work that way. Then you don't have 72 virgins.
Oh,
Yeah.
exactly.
The wise
They make this
comment the other day.
See, I don't want 72 virgins. I want 72 women that have a clue. Just saying.
Well, maybe you can start a school.
I could start a school.
Yeah, you can be the teacher, and yeah.
Really? I think we're getting into another fetish here. And then what does this teacher do?
Hey,
Come on, Boris. What's this teacher wearing?
Sounds like a
They
bad
are
girl.
going to learn the
What's the teacher wearing?
baby.
why do you want to know, Pew Pew?
Because I'm wondering in his mind, is the teacher a boy or a girl?
He's the teacher.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh,
There's nothing wrong with sex female teachers.
okay.
I applaud such beliefs.
Okay. So let's talk about this actually, because it's kind of a serious, somewhat thing, and I've had it on the back burner for a little while, but it's kind of disturbing. So let's just simplify this topic by saying don't trust corporations. Okay.
I agree.
Bank of America. You ever heard of them?
Yeah.
Okay. Bank of America gives house loans to people, right?
Yeah.
Bank of America decides to come up with a new program, to which case, according to this program, you apply for the program, you get a lower interest rate, okay, which in turn lowers your house payments, and then you pay the new house payment thing, okay? Now, the cool part of this program is you literally get to start doing the lower payment from the day you apply to the program, okay? Then the processing happens over the next course of 2 months.
So where's the anglerfish in this?
Okay, the bad part of it is you start paying lower house payments, right? To the tune of $200-300 worth of lower house payments. The 2 months it was supposed to take to do that comes and goes. 9 months later, they inform you that you were not approved for the program, and you now owe the extra money.
Really?
Really?
Because you didn't pay by
Because you did not pay that.
the whole mortgage.
Right. And by the way, we need this next mortgage thing, or we have to foreclose on you. We're sorry.
So what's the point? Well, what you gain is the example that then because of this, now they have a house and your payments?
Well, they have your house payments you made, but the deal is now they get to foreclose on you because you haven't made your full house payment, and in turn get your property. You're now back on the street.
Oh my God, that's
now
horrible.
they have your house. And think of what better shape Bank of America is for doing it.
No, the Bank of America would be in better condition. You are not.
Yeah, because then
Exactly.
they turn around and sell the house.
Now, remember back, 6-8 years ago when people were getting put on the street by the thousands? Current lawsuit over this.
We are not so wisdom.
I'll just inform y'all then because y'all were in high school or whatever.
Yeah.
People literally, within the last 6-8 years, were getting turned out so bad of their houses. It got so bad to the point of even right now, the house market is just now starting to recover because it was flooded with people trying to sell their house that literally you could not sell your house. I have 3 houses out there right now basically because of stuff like this. And Bank of America was a huge chunk of it, as well as other companies and all that. And like we're literally right now, there's huge lawsuits going on that of what happened.
Okay, so no Bank of America. Thank you.
No, don't trust a corporation, period. If you can help getting a loan, don't get a loan. I'm serious. Like, I don't care about whether you're talking cars, whether you're talking homes, whether you're talking whatever. Do not trust banks on it.
Actually, it's better to go to a mafia loan shark
No.
because you can trust them to be untrustworthy.
No, it's better to do what you're supposed to actually be doing, which is not have credit.
I mean, you already know what the mafia loan shark is. He's going to do. He's going to come in. He's going to enforce your loans. You don't get them in time. He's going to break some of your shit. I mean, he's very predictable. I mean, you already know what's going to happen. There's no surprises. It's mafia loan shark typicalness. I mean, you know he's going to be untrustworthy. And because you know he's untrustworthy, you can trust him to be untrustworthy. But Bank of America, you have no clue what they're going to pull on you next. So see, the correct answer is mafia loan sharks all along.
No, don't do mafia loan sharks. Don't do credit, period. Okay? I mean, think about it. Do you really
need a house? How do I get a house without
You can get places
loan?
to live without buying a house.
I bet the mafia loan shark knows. Ask him.
Okay? And then realistically, if you realistically are saving the money rather than spending the money, it's actually not that hard to come up with the money to get the house. Not to mention that the house market is now escalated to the point of your normal house that was a $40,000 house is now a $120,000 house because of people taking credit loans and stuff like that. It's stupid. So there's the evaluation of all this.
How can I save money when I need to buy more skins for my League of Legends characters?
See, there's a word in there that you need to take out. It's the word need. Replace it with the word want.
I mean, perhaps we can go to the neighborhood mafia loan shark, and we can ask him if he's come across any property recently where, let's say, the last tenant has disappeared, moved away, had to go back home, you know, things like that. I mean, and you can probably get it pretty cheap.
I doubt it. You'll get it fairly cheap from him.
Well, cheaper than full price.
No, it's not going to be an available property. He needs that. He's got to stockpile stuff somewhere.
Trust him to be untrustworthy.
Exactly, it's a safe house for him.
The Black Mamba can move up to 30 miles an hour.
Oh, I know. I know plenty of facts on the Black Mamba. Don't you get me started on the Black Mamba.
So we're back
Those are those
snake fetish after the
island
snake thing.
snakes, right?
He's back on the snake fetish.
Oh.
Yeah.
Snake fetish after bank things. Okay.
Oh.
You see, the Black
Are the
Mamba
ones
is
that'll
the
chase
only
you
snake
down to chase
which
you down.
holds a grudge. If you piss off a Black Mamba, it will do everything in its power to hunt down and kill you. They're one of the few animals on this earth, well, other than humans, of course, who will kill for the sake of killing.
See, this is why I try not to give real advice on this show, because they glaze right over it like this. They'd rather talk about some snake they're never going to see.
Well, you want us to sit here for 2 minutes contemplating your advice?
No, the point of it is don't take loans.
Then how do I
Which
get
case-
a house?
See, y'all don't.
I need a house.
You don't want the answer though. You don't need a house.
I
want
do.
If you need a house, you'll find a way to be able to afford the house eventually. Okay? You don't need to go buy the house. You don't need to go buy the new car. You can go get a used car and be fine and happy with your life. You don't need all that stuff. But you get this, I want. It's really you want. Get over your things. But
You don't even need
So I'm just going to get a used house?
yes, used house.
Of course I'm
Most
going
of
to
them
get
are.
a used house, but
No, they're just going to
I mean,
build you
I
a
can
house
take a
right
plane
down
out to
there.
California right now, and I can just drive off into the woods, and I can just start counting the teepees out there.
what?
And the pot fields. I mean, you go far enough off the radar in California, you will find shit.
Okay.
The shit you find when you are just 3 miles in the middle of nowhere.
Mm-hmm.
Say, you don't need a house. You can live in a teepee, grow a pot field in the middle of nowhere, and survive that way.
To do it, you go back and figure out how they did it in the 1800s.
Exactly.
They built their own house.
But I want
They have
internet.
land. And they didn't have to have all the stupid regulations that the government requires.
Now, why do they have all the regulations?
For why do they have them?
Yep.
Or what are they?
Why?
Because people, I don't know, for money.
People like to stockpile and get too clustered into an area where it causes problems, and now you need more legislation.
Only
Well,
that-
anyway,
that-
Jack,
Chicago.
Well,
It's
I've been known,
enough
and I
time
still
to talk
Cracker
about
Jack.
the Black Mamba. This is my thing. I can rant
We're
forever.
not talking about the Black Mamba. The
Why
Mamba's
didn't
gone.
you talk about the Black Mamba when you were doing the
so
show
much
yourself?
Of my childhood. Because I didn't think I watched my childhood on the top of a mountain. Where the only thing to do is to sit outside and feed bears or watch Animal Planet. What do you think I did?
Yeah.
Like a smart, non-being by child bear, I watch Animal Planet.
I don't think anybody understood anything y'all said for the last 20, 30 seconds.
Maybe.
Probably.
Okay, well, hopefully next week will be better than this one. We've had an eventful week. We've chased down neighbors. We've had Snipo get kidnapped by kangaroos, and we've discovered way too much about some of the cast members here. So there you go. We'll catch y'all next week.